Hi guys, Alex here from AJK Radio. I've got a question for you. How do you listen to your radio? Do you listen the traditional way on a proper radio, and is it FM, is it DAB? Or maybe you listen on the internet or via your smart speaker, or maybe you listen via an app. Well, AJK Radio is available currently on the internet at ajkradio.net. Via Alexa, just ask her to launch either AJK Radio or AJK Radio Eclectic, both the same station there, just two different phrases. Or if you want to go back in time to where the charts began, Early Hits Radio. So that's who we are. We started in 2015 from a career in hospital radio. A career, yeah, voluntary career that is. Started way back in 1992 and finished 30 years later, and then a trip to visit the guys behind Myriad, which is running our station in the background there. They're currently on version 6. Broadcast Radio is their current name. They were formerly known as P Squared. That's who I'm using. I have also used Playout 1, Play It, and Radio DJ, amongst others. There's a lot involved in running your own radio station. You need to know why you want to launch one in the first place. You also need to consider what your music policy is going to be, whether it's going to be old gold, whether it's going to be retro, a Pacific style. Maybe you want to launch a country station or a classical station or jazz or any other genre, or maybe you want to do an eclectic mix. Can't do that, we've done that already. Just kidding. The more the merrier. There's thousands of stations on the internet, and how do you make yourself stand out? It's all down to your output. Whether you do it all yourself or you get what we call syndicated shows from other presenters that are trying to do the same thing, get their love for music out there. So I've got some of the big hitters, as they say, in the online world, and all those details can be found on our schedule at ajkradio.net. If you'd like to know more on how to launch a station, please comment and subscribe. Just want to get some viewing figures up on this little old channel that we're running on YouTube. And if there's something that you'd like us to go through, maybe the kit list as to what you need, we do have a secret weapon that makes us sound so good, and it's not cheap. I'll just leave it at that. It's not cheap, but it will help no end. If you're looking to run a station, if you get your output right with what's on your computer, then the other bit at the other end of the chain that pushes it out to the World Wide Web, and then you'll sound as good as we do. And if you don't believe me, then go and listen to something else on the internet. Even pick one of the big hitters, one of the national stations. Listen to them and come and listen to our input and tell us who sounds better. I'm not talking about, what am I not talking about here? I'm not talking about the loudness, all right? It's not that. Music today is all about hitting that ceiling and leaving no room for error. Again, that's another separate video as to how music looks for a computer, and the more air there is between the top and the bottom and everything else in between, then the music's going to sound more natural to the original source, be it vinyl, okay? That's how it all started, CD, and then later on MP3. All right, and then streaming, we're not going to cover that, because if you're streaming stuff, then you're not really running a radio station. It has to be self-hosted, all right, either by yourself or by your provider, but more about that in other videos as well. So this was just a short 5-minute video to say hi. I'm Alex, I run AJK Radio. We've been on air now for nearly 10 years, and whilst we don't know everything about running a online radio station, I think we're doing pretty well. I'll see you and hear you soon. Comment and like and subscribe. Comment below. Cheerio.